Doamne, cât am așteptat să văd chestia asta. Ups, era să continui istoria nefilmat. Am pus o secundă de întrebare, am făcut pauză asta, am zis, bă, da, stai puțin, eu tot pauză l-am filmat, sau? Am apăsat așa, space, să meargă mai departe dialogul și după aia... Să-l fac puțin manual, să savurez momentele.
Lady Farina?
Dați-mi corea să moși din ea. N-am, că nu știu. Moși din ceasul lui taică mă de fier, să mor.
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontain, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
I'm just biting my own fist.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
Ce simpatic e.
The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
I love her voice, quiet. I love her voice.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Au. Dai că aici ne lovești. Aici deja ne lovești arlechinul ăsta, argumente. Dai jos. Mamă, dar nu pot să... Băi.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
I guess.
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Her voice. Oh my fucking god. Mă începe suflet. Să plâng aici. I'm going to cry.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, Why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
And now you're being a snake. Actually, you're a harbinger. Why do I ask that? Now you're being a snake, but I cannot. I can't. Nu pot să mă supăr pe ea, dar n-am cum. Mă unge pe suflet chipul ei și vocea ei. Aoleu. Hai. Uai, aleu, Doamne, ține-mă.
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse.
Au. Atunci e problemă.
However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Nu mă, dar și Nave sună bine să-mi bag pula.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
Na, mi se pare, bă.
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Nu spune întrebarea aia, că să-ți dea șahmata. Ăștia au fel de chestii, nu te pui cu ei, dă-i morților.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
Da, she's a harbinger that will be able to kill her childness în puii mei. Her childish. Deci da, degeaba.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Ba da. Teoretic.
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontain on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontain's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters.
Bă, pe dacă se pune în calcul exile-ul, de ce dracu nu pur și simplu i-a zis lui Child exiled? Nu, că te băgăm în pușcărie o perioadă până vedem care e faza cu adevărat cu tine. Te exilează-l în puii mei, că oricum ăla stăpân liuie și până Slash doar în pui.
Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Da.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Acum înțeleg eu de ce în trailer, când am făcut reacția, ajungem în pușcărie. Noi nu suntem acuzați sau ceva, că eram ciudat, zic, bă, omule, dar noi ne-am prietenit cu ăsta, ne-am înțeles, ne-am înțeles și ajungem în pușcărie, adică ce pui mei se întâmplă? Nu ajută și pe Furina, dar cum dracu ajungem în pușcărie? Meanwhile. Na. Na, ce pot să zic?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
Da, theoretically. Reveni chat.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Erenius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! Your treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Dii mă, ne dai și prăjitura, mă. Nebunule.